Hey, what's going on, everybody out there? Welcome to Sunday. You made it in time for a brand new week, and I got some stuff for you. This is kind of a haul video. I picked up all my free comic book day stuff today. I want to share that haul with you. I also picked up some great new, well, it's not all Silver Age, but some back issues that I picked up as well. I think they're really kind of unique. I think you're going to enjoy those as well. And we'll also talk about my contest that's coming up. We'll call it the Villains Contest. That sounds awesome, right? So without further ado, what did I pick up for Free Comic Book Day? First off, thank you to Zeno's Comics in Chesapeake, Virginia. I was not able to be at the Free Comic Book Day party that he had. Unfortunately, I was in Charlottesville, Virginia till late last night, and I was hosting the American Legion Department of Virginia State Championship. My phone's losing its mind, and I don't edit, so we're going to keep rolling with this. The best team in the state actually came out of Norfolk, Virginia, and the best precision shooter came out of Northern Virginia. Great time, great event. I think everybody had a blast. I'm just thankful that it's over because it does put in a lot of work and a lot of time to host this kind of stuff. But that's not why you're here. You're not here for that. You're like, Joey, what comic books did you pick up for Free Comic Book Day? Well, I'm glad you asked, because here we go. First, and I haven't had a chance to even bag and board or read any of these yet. I literally just came from Zeno's in Chesapeake, Virginia. So first we got Under the Moon. This is a Catwoman's tale. I kind of just picked this one up. I'm not really sure why I picked it up. It's a Catwoman tale. I figured something cool might happen in it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. I'll have that read tonight. Next, I picked up... Now, this one I was actually looking forward to. This is Spider-Man #1 for Free Comic Book Day. First off, that's just a really cool cover. I really enjoy that. That's pretty cool. Next, The Tick. I just got finished watching the new Tick on... I believe it's the second season on Amazon Prime. And it was funny. You know, it's a parody. So I just kind of picked up the comic book too. It's not like it cost me anything, so why not? Next, Vampirella. I don't pick up enough Vampirella. I don't know why. It seems like something that I would read. I know I fell out of it for a while because the stories were just boring in it, so maybe this will kind of bring it up. And this has really got some artwork in it. It really looks like something from the 80s, early 90s. So I'll probably end up reading this, no doubt. Also, Dynamite's doing a great deal with Eric Van Scriver, I believe his name is, where they're going to do Cyberfrog and Vampirella covers together. So that should be kind of interesting. Next, Spawn #1. We're on the road to 300. A lot of cool stuff been going on. The last issue was just more of a recap, flashback series, if you will, of past things. And then we got a relaunch of #1 as well. So that looks really interesting. Can't wait for that. And I always like it when they do that kind of neon green on covers. That's really cool. Next, I picked up Midnight Sky. I think this was an accident because this really isn't my kind of thing. So I probably picked this up on accident. But I think it has something to do with wrestling or something. It looks like. I don't know. This is weird. I don't know. Whatever. All right, next. Starburn Presents. I went ahead and picked this up as well. This looks fun. This is definitely wrestling here. And we got a little bit of everything going on here. It looks like the girl from Fairy Tales or whatever that comic book was called. Looks like we got a hodgepodge of... Oh, Hellacious. There we go. It kind of has Wrestling Topia, B-Squad, Starburns. Looks like a little bit of a mesh-up type of thing. Yeah, we'll give that a read. Why not? Next, Avengers. There it is, right there, #1. This is actually the one I was looking for the most. They always try to tuck little hints and speculative things in these. They're easy enough to speculate on. Looks like we got some Savage Land action going on in here, maybe. We got the Supremes. We got a little bit of everything in here. This is going to be good. That's going to the top of the stack. All right, next, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I haven't read a Teenage Mutant Ninja... Well, I take that back. I read one early this morning when I woke up, the Batman and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles deal. Right? I know it wasn't in my haul video, mostly because that came here mail, and it didn't get here in time. So I'm kind of excited to get back into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, see what's going on there. Good stuff. Next, Dragonfly and Dragonfly Man. Now, I know a lot of people have been like, what is this book about? This is from that Wrong Earth series that came out through Ahoy Comics. I believe I picked that up at Baltimore Comic Con when it first came out. This is kind of parroting off of that, where you got two universes with the same type of superhero in it, but they're very, very different. One's always more gritty than the other one. So this should be kind of interesting and what it's like when their lives cross. So I don't know if I'm looking forward to it, but it should be an interesting read. It's a nice rainy day here in Virginia. Why not? Next, let's see here. We got Defender Comics. Okay, I believe this is part of the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. I think they're putting this out. And I try to support that kind of stuff, but some of the covers are just even beyond me. But it doesn't look like the art's overly great in this, but hopefully the story's pretty good, and it's kind of, what you would expect. Let's see here. Interceptor. There's a motorcycle. It's hitting somebody's face and peeling their face apart. Why not pick something like that up? That's kind of epically awesome. I'm looking forward to this. Plus, I saw the back of this too, and I knew I just had to get the pull with that. That's kind of a cool little picture there. Kind of ominous, if you will. Deadly Class. I've heard a lot of things about Deadly Class. I know they got a show on Sci-Fi or Sci-Fi, depending on how you want to pronounce that. I think they're using a Y now. I don't know. It's been a while since I've had regular cable television. We mostly stream everything now. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. I don't know anything about Deadly Class. Like I said, I just heard a bunch of stuff about it. So I figured I'd check it out. Why not? It's free. Next is a Dark Age. It looks like this is more of a modern post-apocalyptic type story. That's about all I know about it at this point. Again, flipping through it, the art looks really cool. We got some weird-looking shields. We'll see what happens. And last but not least, the one that I was actually kind of excited about. I was a Goon fan back when it first came out, and I didn't really have a lot of opportunity to get a whole lot of this Grumble stuff, so it looks like I get to kill two birds with one stone right there. Super happy to get this one. I'm just glad my comic book shop had enough fortitude to me to be able to pull what he knows I would like. So that's really cool. Very happy about that. Thank you, Xenos. In appreciation for what he's done, I went ahead and picked up some great comic books from him today as well. Flipping through the bins. He takes care of me. I'll take care of him, no doubt, all day long. Let's talk about what we got here. We got some unique stuff, actually. First off, I picked up Darth Vader's. This is number 3, and this is the first appearance of Dr. Aphra. This is the 4th printing. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money. I don't know much about Dr. Aphra. I know Jun Ran Chu from Blaster Stash at Comic Core. I know he's a Doc Aphra fan. I know he's been reading those. So I figured I'd learn a little bit more about the character. Next, we got Avengers. No Surrender, first appearance of the Voyager, and we went ahead and picked up the variant cover for that. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know much about this. I don't think I picked up anything No Surrender, so I'm kind of excited about that. Let's see what else we got. I'm shrinking. Actually, my seat just gave out on me. Next, we got Justice League of America, number 107. This is an interesting comic book. It is a 20-cent cover, but this is the first time that the Justice League and Freedom Fighters meet up to fight Nazis. So I'm really happy to get this. I'm a huge Freedom Fighters fan. And then Justice League on top of it. It's like all the Boy Scouts all lined up in a row to battle Nazis. Super cool to get that. Again, first meetup. Sweet. Next, Justice League of America, number 46. This is the first appearance of, you guessed it, Sandman. Right? That's cool. I really like this cover because it kind of plays off of what's going on in Batman number 70 in this issue with Solomon Grundy and this other cat fighting Batman. So why not? Go ahead and pick that up. It was like as if the heavens split apart and God spoke to me that this was happening. So this is really cool. Very excited to have that. And next is kind of a weird one. And I'm not going to say it caused controversy, Awkward Sip of Coffee. But it was kind of interesting. I picked up Two Gun Kid, and I picked up number 77. If you're like, that issue sounds familiar, it's because it's a Black Panther cover. Now you're probably thinking, no, that's not right. Well, it's legitimately listed as a Black Panther-ish character. This is obviously a white man in a costume. That's kind of interesting. I like the oddity of it and the rarity of it. Plus, if you've never read Two Gun Kid, it's actually a pretty good comic book. It's fun stuff. It's legitimately fun. I definitely recommend checking it out. And in the mail, when I got home last night around 10 p.m., I had the last of my comic books show up. That's just 3. I went ahead and picked up Trump's Space Force. Why did I pick this up? It has nothing to do politically or anything. I just like parodies like this. Why not? It's different, it's weird, and it's Trump. So why not? Ordered this Gorgon deal. I read this already. This is, I don't know if I like this story or not. It's going to take more than one issue to convince me, unfortunately. They didn't do a whole lot of world building in this, like why is the world what it is, or make much sense of it. I'm hoping the next issue does that. We will see. And to be honest, this is if it's even available or if there's like other things that I want. The art in it's pretty elementary at best. It's definitely not, David Finch or anything, but it's okay. Let's see, moving on. And I picked up Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And I picked this up, and I don't know if this is going to turn into a controversy or anything. And I'm not trying to be like weird or anything, but there's something just odd about this cover. Now, I'm going to show you, okay? I don't mean this to be weird or anything. I'm pretty sure it's not meant to be done. But if we come up to where we see in between her legs, what does that look like? It doesn't look like a bathing suit, panties, or lace to me. If you have this cover, definitely take a closer look at it. I'm just going to say, Elvira, you might need a little bit of a trim. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm leaving it at that. We ain't going to talk about that anymore because that is awkward. And I'm pretty sure the artist just, he was putting it together and he didn't really visually see it. He's just trying to darken the area to make it look like, underwear or one piece or whatever. But it definitely does not look like that. It looks like she's got somebody with an afro in a leg lock. It is hard. I said we wouldn't talk about it. We're going to leave it alone. Nothing like an awkward sip of coffee to change the subject. All right, so what's going on? What's going on? Of course, I've told you about the Tidewater Comic-Con that's going to be coming up this month. It looks like we're going to be going down there. I don't know how involved we're going to be with it. We're trying to get media passes and everything. We want to do some interviews. We want to talk to comic book collectors out there. I know Ryan Otley is going to be there. Definitely trying to do something with people there. I just don't know. So I kind of need your help in that. Comment down below. Do you want to talk to other comic book collectors? Maybe some local artists? I don't know what we can do about getting mainstream type people. But we'll definitely try. So let me know what you think about that. Baltimore Comic Con's coming up to that. And something in the summer. We just haven't decided yet. Oh, and my contest. Also, if I haven't said it, Blast or Stash It comes on Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where a lot of these books that we read, we're going to go ahead and do a full review on them with myself, Drew Manchu, Paul the Midwest guy, comic guy, Huey's Comics, Spectacular Spider, Grandpa, and myself. We're all going to sit around and we're going to give our 2-bit analysis on the art, and we're going to overemphasize the actual literature inside of them. In other words, we're going to do a review of them, and then we will either blast it or stash it. Which one ends up happening, I don't know. But what we do have is a live chat going on, so definitely join in that at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday night. That's tonight. and give us your opinion on things. Are we crazy? Are we wrong? To each their own. Let us know. And I found some interesting things in some of these comic books that I generally try to reference or research. I don't know. I think a lot of stuff's interesting. If you think so too, definitely stop on by for that. Last but not least, my comic book contest. Man, oh man, is this a good one. Just to give you a recap, I am hosting a competition right now. Not a competition, a contest. And what I'm doing is I need to know about your villainous side. So basically all we're doing is just tell me about a villain that you actually relate to. It can be from a story or the villain himself. I don't particularly care. If it's comic book themed, please show us the comic book. You can do a video or you can comment down below on the video. And just kind of tell us about the issue, the story, whatever it is. So I like villain, I relate to villain, whatever the case may be, ... Fill in the blank, and enter my contest. I do not have the books with me that I am giving away, but I'll put a link down below with the rules and everything in it. Just to recap on the rules, you can be anywhere in the world to enter this contest. I will ship the books to you. You do not have to like and subscribe my videos. That is not important. What is important is to tell me that villainous part of you. Again, if you confess any crimes, I will report that, because I'm not trying to do any of that. And you must be 18 years or older, because I don't want to be emailing children about, comic books if they want. That would just, I don't need that. Crazy. Awkward sip of coffee. And for the reason why I'm hosting this contest is because deep down inside, I'm really a jerk. I'm really doing this to prove a point, and I could always use your help out there in the comic book community to kind of help me prove this point. Or if there's a point to be proven. If there isn't, I'll take my L and walk on. But again, free comic books, and some good ones I thought as well. So again, that link will be down below. I'll make sure that you get that. Hey guys, I got to get some of these comic books read, and I may go out to eat tonight. I don't know. So we can get ready for Blaster Stash It tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Definitely come by and check us out. Guys, I am out of here. I got stuff to do. Again, I'm Pocan Joe, and as always, you're pretty cool for stopping by. If nobody's complimented you today, you're perfect. Don't worry about it. Just keep on trucking along. Talk to you soon. Bye.